this video, I'm dropping a underwater camera 600 feet deep for my revenge on a giant fish. What we were able to see this deep was unbelievable. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. We start our morning fueling up at the marina. After this, we make our way out of Hillsboro Inlet. We then make a 5-mile run offshore to set up 600 feet deep. Once we got to the spot, we start rigging up our underwater camera.
Okay guys, we have just made it out of the inlet. We're positioned in about 600 to 700 feet of water, and today we're getting our revenge on a giant fish that weeks ago took our rig. So today's the day we're gonna get our revenge with this Go Fish cam. We got it all rigged up right here. I'm gonna show you guys a little closer. The underwater camera, we're putting it down 600 feet deep, and we're gonna see what's down there. We got 2 lights right under it, just like that. Swivel to the bar jacks deep drop rig, and hopefully we can get our revenge today. So I'm gonna get some squid on there and we're gonna drop this down 600 feet deep. We got our rig set up now, the bar jacks rig. We're using about 6.0 for these fish. Taking these half pieces of squid, and all I'm gonna do is right through the top, just like that. And sometimes I like just securing it and going one more, right through, just like that. And that's one good. We got the little glow beads on top too, and that's one done. So we're gonna do it 4 more times, and then we're gonna set up on our spot and make our way down 600 feet deep. Everything is now set. We got the squids, the electric reel's plugged in, it's on. Now we turn on the underwater camera. So what we're gonna do is come up here. It has a built-in light too here, so which is pretty nice. You guys see that little green light? And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap the red button once we're ready. So my dad's now positioning us on this spot. Once we're ready, we're gonna go down there. Okay, we're positioned on the spot now. I just turned on the camera. I'm gonna put all the squid overboard here. And then all we're gonna do is make sure it all looks clean. I'm gonna come up here, loosen my drag on the Tanacom, and we're gonna make our way down. Let's see what happens this drop. So on the last video you guys saw, there were some giants down there. They kept hitting our camera, they robbed our squid. We couldn't catch a single one. Today we're back, and hopefully we change that narrative, so let's do it.
We now switch over to the underwater cam point of view, and we make our way down 600 feet deep. And today you guys are gonna notice the current is really bad. It took us about 2 or 3 minutes just to get down to the bottom. And the conditions today weren't ideal for deep dropping. It was a flat day, but it was so stormy today, it was unreal. It was raining 99% of this fishing trip. But we still were able to make this video happen. So now we'll see you guys at the bottom. We are now about 30 seconds off the bottom, and as you guys can see, it is pitch black down here. That's why we add those 2 lights, because these 2 lights do help us see a ton of stuff on this underwater camera. And if you guys have any good ideas of where we should drop this underwater camera next, let me know in the comments down below. So we have just hit bottom now, and it's pretty clear down here with the underwater camera. You guys can see we got a good circle that we can see what's sitting on the bottom. And it took us about a minute before we saw the first couple of fish that swam up to our bait. The first fish is now here, and then the second one pops up right with him. And again, these are nice sized blue line tilefish. These were about 5 to 6 pound fish. And for some reason on this day, again, they were doing what they did last time, and they were just attacking our lights. These fish attacked our lights for a good 30 seconds, and then they left. But after about 5 seconds, they came back around, and then one of these tilefish swallowed one of the squids. Honestly, I could not tell we were hooked up just because this fish didn't pull any line. The tilefish that hit one of our squids finally decided to make a good pull. Once I felt that, I started bringing him up, and then he got right off the hook, which is exactly what happened to us 2 weeks ago. Definitely not the way we wanted to start off our trip. We did multiple more drops, and it started raining, but we continued to fish because we wanted to get our revenge on one of these blue line tilefish. About 6 drops later, after getting no action, we make our way down now for drop number 7, and this is where it all went down. And if you guys get this video to 200 likes, we're gonna run up to Jupiter, Florida and drop this exact camera on a shark-infested reef. So if you guys want to see that video, drop a like on this video. So we're now about 15 seconds off the bottom, and the one issue on this day is that deep dropping, it's really weird, but deep dropping doesn't work great on the days that it's dark outside. Deep dropping works best on those sunny, bright days. On the days that it's raining and dark outside, it's really hard to get these fish to bite. We have just hit bottom again, and on this drop we are about 500 feet deep now. And it usually takes these tilefish 15 to 20 seconds before they show up, just to get comfortable with the baits. They don't just run right up to the baits right off the start. So now on the right, you guys are going to see the first fish appear, and again, this was a nice sized blue line tilefish. But right off the start, he hit the middle squid, and it looks like we had him here. Then another one on the bottom right showed up, but by time I started reeling this fish up, the other one left, which sucked. But all that mattered is that we were finally hooked in to our first blue line tilefish of the day. And as you guys can see, now that we started bringing him up, this fish started going nuts. This is usually the part where you lose most of these fish, just because when they're going crazy like this, it's really easy for them to get off the hook. Luckily, this fish wasn't able to get off the hook, but usually when you're bringing them up like this, you want to take it really slow. You never try to just horse these fish up, you take it nice and slow. We now had this fish right under the boat, and for some reason a lot of these blue line tilefish don't suffer baro trauma. They usually fight the whole way up. So once we saw this fish right near the boat, we were successfully able to land this beautiful blue line tilefish. And these blue line tilefish taste awesome. But we hope you guys enjoyed this underwater fishing video, and we hope to see you in the next Barjack's Family Fishing video.